Allegedly, it's just the word allegedly. It's what I heard allegedly. It's on the street allegedly. I sing to the beat allegedly. Allegedly, allegedly, it's what I heard allegedly. It's just the word allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue allegedly. It won't help you allegedly. 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 Bitch, one of you is flat. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Open Forum. So we've got our link in the chat if you'd like to come in and join me. And I want to talk about the fall lineup, a deep dive into Great Expectations. Now, Bravo has given us a sparse and a dry summer. They're coming back first with Salt Lake City and Housewives of New York. Now, I rewatched both trailers, and I want to really get into it. I feel that Salt Lake City is in a beautiful sweet spot. Salt Lake City is where Potomac was, where Atlanta was. I'll even say where Jersey was, where we finally have a strong enough cast that we care about because we've been through some shit with the heifers. We've sussed out, who really is our core group, and now we get to add to and take from. But I feel like we want a couple more seasons out of all of them. Like, I feel like we're at that beautiful midpoint of, okay, we're genuinely interested in your lives. In Mary, in Heather, in Whitney, in Meredith, and even Angie and her questionable husband are interesting. And oh my God, there is a show called My Husband Isn't Gay or something like that, where it's Mormon men that they call themselves SSA, same-sex attracted. And there's a whole show about how they marry women and try to suppress their true romantic feelings for men. And the women are like cheering them on. Are there that few men? Are there that few men that you trying to turn a sissy? I can't clap for that. I cannot clap for that. Girl, and then, get this. The menses, the SSA, the same-sex attracted menses, they hang out together as a support group. The only support in that group comes from the jock straps they wear around each other. That's the only level of support they got. I tell you. But, so this season on Salt Lake City, we have Mary opening up. Like, she's actually going to tell us about her life. Now, there are rumors that the cameras picked up again when Mary decided to leave her step-grandhusband. Let's say it together. Step-grandhusband. I still can't get over that. And I watched Game of Thrones, so I've dealt with Lannisters. I've dealt with the Cest of men. And I still, that level of grooming, child, I can't begin to unpack that. But I also feel that Mary opened up her life because of the legal fees. Because her son, I heard, now don't quote me, this is alleged, But I heard that he had some type of trouble with like selling pills and got caught. And so those legal fees are high as a giraffe's pussy. So I think that's also why they decided to go on and do another season. And also, people ain't in the church and donating to the church like they used to. Them coffers might be a little empty. I mean, hell, it seems like the biggest donor you had died. That guy that you fleeced out of 300,000, Pepperidge Farm remembers. Now there's a new girl, Bronwyn, who's giving Erica Jane's wardrobe. It's a little over the top for Salt Lake City. It fits in Beverly Hills, but I'm going to let it slide. She definitely, one of her lines was, if you don't want my support, you don't have to take it. I'm like, okay, I like that you're coming into the circle and you're like, look, take me or leave me. That's strong. That's strong. Heather don't trust the new girl, but I don't blame Heather for not trusting the new girl because after Monica, y'all have earned trust issues. You deserve a trust issue. I believe in your trust issues. I mean, if I had some heifer run around that recording me, sneaking messages on me, following me, I would have trust issues too. I wouldn't trust the new person either. So that's okay. We got Bronwyn, that's the new girl's name. We have Angie going after Lisa's parenting, but Lisa's parenting is easy to go after. When you get on television and talk about how much fast food you give your kids, people are going to come for your parenting because you're not going for your kids' nutrients, so they're going to come for your parenting. That's how that works. Meredith and Mary are fighting because Meredith says that Mary has been using her for the past 3 years. Meredith, that would have to imply that you were trying to have an authentic friendship with Mary, and we know that's not true. We know that's not true. You don't have an authentic friendship with any of these heifers. You are here for the show. You're in your rented house for the show. I think that you tried to get on probably Housewives of New York, but you just weren't interesting enough. So you had to wait until they opened up in Salt Lake, and that's why you moved your happy ass out there. That's what I think. I'm not saying it's true, but that's what I think. That's what I think. So I think that you also use the ladies so you can't be upset when Mary runs the same game that you're playing. Game recognized game. Lisa and Whitney are still going at it, but that's a good adversarial relationship that we enjoy seeing. I like watching them try to be friends and then fall out every season. And Heather be like, that girl don't like you. I don't know why you keep trying to be friends with her. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. But then I looked at the Housewives of New York trailer. I really broke it down. We have the new girl, Rebecca Minkoff, another fashion lesbian. We've got Psy in therapy, but no one is seeing growth. And apparently everybody hates Psy. I don't have that much of an opinion about her one way or the other because the truth is this cast, I'm going to give them this season, but I'm not feeling them. I'm not feeling any of them. Not Brynn, not Psy, none of them. I'm not feeling them as individuals, and I'm not feeling them as a cohesive unit. I mean, Jessel's man not wanting any more kids. That's why he's going to Vietnam every 5 minutes so that he ain't got to sleep with you. He would rather get on a plane for 12 hours to go get a sandwich halfway across the world than be up next to you. I mean, that marriage seemed a little, I'm not going to say lavender. I'm going to say convenient. It seemed like y'all are more friends that decided to have children rather than a married couple that is in love. I'll say that. I'll say that. We've got Aaron's marriage on the rocks, but Aaron, you seem like you came on this show to get divorced. Like, y'all give me that couple. I ain't saying that's true. But y'all kind of remind me of Ramona and Mario, where, you know, Mario was cheating in peace and thought this would keep you busy so he could continue to cheat in peace. But when you wanted more, when he wanted more, I'm sorry, when Ramona wanted more time, he was like, yeah, we can just get divorced. I'm good. I'm good. And that's what y'all give me. And then Uba calling the girls pigeons. Oob. I like you, Oob, but I need more from you. You better come with a relationship. And like, this is Housewives. You can't keep your relationship private. I think that if you're going to be on a show called Housewives, you are either trying to be a housewife or you are a housewife. Ain't no private relationships. We saw Kenya and Mark do it, and it wasn't interesting. It wasn't interesting. Aaron's husband gives you the ick. I could understand that. Would anyone like to shimmy on in the room and express a few expectations for the upcoming fall lineup? I can't wait to see the Potomac trailer. How's everybody's Labor Day weekend going? I actually went and got this shirt for $15. It was on sale at Macy's. I was like, you know what? They always got a good Labor Day sale. I'm going to go. And then I found some shoes. I got these Reeboks for $50. I almost spent $90, and I was like, no, I'm going to find some cheaper shoes. But a $50 shoe, you can't beat that with a stick. Well, I want to know what your thoughts are about Housewives of New York and Salt Lake City. Do you think, like me, Salt Lake City has hit its sweet spot? And do you care, like me, about Housewives of New York? Are you eager for their second season? Because I'm not. I'm not dreading it, but it's not high on my priority list, but I'll review it because a check is a check. Well, on that note, I'm going to see y'all soon for some.